Alright, this is choosing classes for college. So you want to talk to your advisor when you're going to be ready to choose your classes. As a freshman, you'll have orientation and there'll be advisors there to help you choose your classes for your first year. After that, you will be in charge of going to your advisor to talk about the classes that you want to sign up for. You don't have to talk to an advisor, but it's highly recommended as they are the most knowledgeable people to help you get the best classes for your college career. You can also network and ask your peers. So talk to other people who have taken those classes or who are in the major that you want to take to make sure that you are taking the correct classes that fit that major to get the credits for that major. You can also go on Rate My Professor. It's a website to look at the professors that are teaching those classes. This will help you figure out what professor is the best fit for your learning style. This is Rate My Professor is a website where students can go in and just rate their professors and write comments about the professor's teaching style and how they felt about that class. Just like any other review, it's biased based on the person who is writing it. So take it with a grain of salt, but really take it in as a lot of different students do review different teachers and give you great insight onto like the homework load, the PowerPoint presentations that they give, or anything else that they are working on so that you can find the best fit for you as a college student. There are many professors at UW-Madison and other colleges that will teach multiple classes for that subject. So for example, there might be two professors who are teaching statistics. One teaches Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the other one teaches Tuesday, Thursday, or something along those lines. You want to pick between the two professors who best fit your learning style. You want to create a schedule that works best for you. So if you are a morning person and you know that you are the best for learning in the morning, go ahead and start taking classes as early as you can, which is usually around 8, maybe 7 for some classes. But if you know you're not that person, like you can't get up for class, you won't be at your best to learn, make sure that you sign up for later classes. There are classes throughout the day, and there are even night classes that start like at 6 p.m. or something. So make sure that you pick the classes and the schedule that fits best for you as you're moving along. Definitely get requirements out of the way. This is when talking to your advisors will help you a lot. You want to get those requirements out of the way so that you can focus on your major afterwards. Once you get those requirements out of the way, you can focus on the major and the classes that are really exciting and different from the requirements like math, science, and all of those things. You can get really into your specific major. And you also want to maintain a good balance between what classes you are taking. One of the things that an advisor told me is to take a couple of hard classes, but also take at least one fun class that is not a requirement or that just kind of fits in there. But just take a fun class along the way so that you don't get burned out. You don't want to take really heavy classes like chem, bio, and some other science all in one semester and not have anything else to balance that, because it's going to be a lot of science and it might be a lot to just take in for one semester, and it's going to make that semester be dreadful. So make sure that you take something fun and light that you can supplement all of those really hard classes with, like a literature class or something else that's just fun and light. Also in college, make sure that you use your college credits and take placement exams. If you took any AP classes or anything like that in high school, make sure that you take those exams, because then they can give you college credit when you come into any college. So make sure that you take advantage of that, because you can end up taking some of the requirements out of the way, as well as getting more credits under your belt. and you don't have to take those classes anymore compared to your other peers. Lastly, make sure that you take a writing course. You might think that you're the best writer in the whole wide world, and you can be a really good high school writer, but college level writing is different. So you want to make sure that you take a course, or it doesn't even have to be like a real like full-on college course. It can just be like a little class here and there, but make sure that you know how to write for college. It's completely different, and it will save you so much more time if you take this at the beginning instead of turning in papers, getting bad grades, and then having to take one later. And one thing that I forgot to mention about talking to your advisors is that as a People Scholar here at UW-Madison, you will be required to talk to your people advisors at least twice a year. So one in the spring and one in the fall. So keep that in mind. You might want to talk to other advisors, such as your major advisor, to supplement the advising that you're getting from people. That's completely up to you, but definitely you'll be talking to your people advisors. And if you can, I highly recommend talking to other advisors to help you and guide you in that specific major that you want. People advisors are great, but they are also general. They will guide you about just college in general. Your major advisors will talk to you and help you through that specific major that you want to complete. Not that people advisors don't know any of that stuff, but it's better to go with people who are just in that one field instead of talking to people who are general. But regardless, you will be talking to your people advisors, and you will be talking to other people in college to get the best classes. So make sure that you are ready for all of that talking about classes and meeting people and getting all that information for you to have the best college experience through your classes.